Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen. I am the owner and the designer here at this page. Come on in and join me. When you get here, please say hello. Today I am with Crafty Friends, and it is Craft Whatever You Would Like to Craft Day. So I will be working on some Patriotic Stars that I need to get done. And so come on in, you guys, say hi. If you're here after the live has ended, please put hashtag replay so that I see that you had stopped in when I wasn't here to greet you. And I'll be sure to say thank you for coming by. How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday. I guess today is National Blueberry Day. How many of you like blueberries? They're not my favorite of the berries, but I do love them. Hello, Dawn. Hi, Nina. Or Nina. Is it Nina or Nina? I think it's Nina. Sorry. I love berries of any kind, you guys. I love berries. Hi, Jenna. Thank you so much. How are you? All right, you guys. So what I have planned is to make more Patriotic Stars. I sold all my stars, so I need more of them. I do. We're still just kicking out the patriotic stuff. How are you guys? Hi, Hallie. Hi, Christy. Hello, Tony. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Is it Nina? Nina? You said yes, and I said it both ways. So I'll ask one more time. Is it Nina? Isn't it awful sometimes when people... I mean, I'm used to it. I think we're all used to it, right? If people call you the wrong name. Hi, Ramona. Cracks me up when people say Marlene. Because it's like, there's no L in there. Nina, thank you so much. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling me out. How many of you were on yesterday? What was yesterday, you guys? My days are starting to really jumble together. Yesterday, I did a really cute smash can, and I loved it. And I thought about doing a smash can again today. I thought, no, you need to work on stars. Hi, Dee. How are you? Hello, Diane. So, you guys, the full effect of what I'm doing today, you're going to do the star part with me, but I'm going to make an extra star in white. And I'm going to let it dry. And I want to try to Mod Podge a napkin onto a star, but you have to let the clay be completely dry before you can decoupage on it. So I'll be cutting one star out to use right now, and then I'm going to cut out another one and let it dry. And that one I'm going to use for Mod Podging. How many of you have ever done that? Anybody here ever Mod Podged on clay? I'm going to try it. I have beautiful napkins. Hi, Deb. Thank you. I liked that smash can. It did turn out really pretty. Hi, Teresa. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and cut this first star. You know what? I can cut another one later to Mod Podge on it because it's just going to sit here on the table. And I need room to make what I'm doing right now. Hi, Nancy. How are you? All right, guys. So I have this really pretty, it's a plate holder, actually. It's a little skinny rack. If any of you watch Jordan with Deco Exchange, he's on Deco Exchange a lot. He was given a review the other day of things that he had bought in, I don't remember what store, probably at Home Goods. But it was just a little plate rack, a little metal, maybe it was a garage sale, I don't know. But he had a little metal plate rack. Well, I have one just like that I hang up every year. And I like to put different decorations on it. And so this year I'm going to try stars, but I want to Mod Podge it. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Hello, Ginger. Hi, Sam. How are you guys? Hello, Nancy and Christy and Barbara and Ginger and Sam. You guys are awesome. There's so many people here. Thank you. I appreciate it. More than you know. All right, so there's just one plain white star. All right. Are you guys enjoying Patriotic? It's a big year for our country this year. Let's do two of these. It is a really big year for our country. Definitely. 250 years old. Does that even seem possible? We're really a very young country. Hi, Q. Hi, Bev. Yes, hello from Sweet Home, Alabama. I've never been to Alabama. I've never been really too far anywhere. It is exciting, isn't it, Tony? Yeah, we're just a baby country in the scope of, you know, all the other countries and how long they've been around. We are a very new country. But 250 years, that is a great big, that's a big deal, you guys. All right, next, I've got all these red clays, you guys. I need to check. Hi, Debbie and Brenda. I need to check these red clays. Yeah, they're no good. They done dried out on me. So this one, I'm just going to leave it like this, and I'm going to use it as a shape for something different. I don't throw my clay away, guys. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys something. I had cream glue in the tube that had dried out on me, and it was brand new. And I was like, I don't want to throw this away. So I crumbled it up. It wouldn't squeeze out, but I was able to get it to crumble. And I crumbled it up and saved it, and I'm going to use this as like cookie topping, like crushed cookie topping. And can you see it? I don't know if you guys can, hold on. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. It doesn't look like much. I'll show it to you in the bag. But it was a tube of, to me it looks like crushed cookies. See that in there? You know how you get the dark, like the, not graham crackers because they're not dark, but the little teddy bear grahams, and you can get them in different flavors. So to me that looks like a chocolate graham cracker, and then you would just use it as cookie crumbs. Hello, Margarita. How are you? You're making your, I'm making my plans. You're planning for your 4th of July and stuff. I'm sure a lot of people are. It's going to be a big year. It's very exciting. Isn't that a great idea? So you guys, I'm telling you all that. If you have fake bake items, see something dries out. I'm going to do the same thing with this white right here. It's just, it's really crumbly. I'm not going to be able to use it as it was intended because it dried out on me. It's old and I didn't use it. And as you can see, it's really just kind of dried out. I don't know if you can even really see it in there, but it, trust me, it's really dried out. And then I will take it out of here and I'm going to crumble it. And so then I'll have white, you know, like, I don't know what the white would be if it was crumbled, but I know what the chocolate one is. It looks like chocolate crumb cookies to me. Hello, everyone. No, Diane, I don't want to add Vaseline to stuff. I have enough things so that when things dry out like that, I think it's fun for us to experiment and find other uses too, besides trying to save a bag of crumbled, you know, dried out glitter or glue. It's cream glue. Instead of trying to save it and add things to it, why not just crumble it like I did that one? And it makes the perfect cake topping. It looks like crushed crumbs, cookie crumbs. So I will be adding that to something sometime. I don't know when, but it's all dried out now, and I think it's a great idea. So I'm just sharing with you guys, if you have cream glue that seems to be too dry in the tube, let it dry out and then crumble it. Try to crumble it while it's still wet. Yeah. And then I'll probably take a hammer or something and smash it down even more. I want it to be like cookie crumbs. All right, guys. So now we have a big white star and a smaller. We have 2 white stars, a big one and a medium-sized one. So now we're going to cut out some reds. So what do you guys all got going on today? Tuesday is kind of a quiet day for us. It's the day I work on my invoices. So it's quiet as far as social media goes. But it's really busy because I'm working on invoices and all that good stuff, you guys. What a blessing. Yesterday's live sale was really good, you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it so much. All right, so now we're going to make some other size stars. I need a red one. And to this white one here, we're going to add this little red one. Like that. It doesn't have to, it's not perfectly centered. I did just notice that. And that's okay. Last night I used up the rest of that little blue. It's a real light blue. And I like it. I think I might try it on some of these. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to add it to this one right here, actually. All right, so let's put a little bit of blue, a little bit of glue on the side of on the back side of this blue. These are fun to make and bling up, you guys. There's so many things you can do. There are 34 people on here. Wow. Hi, Angie. How are you? Well, welcome to Home for Every Season. Thank you so much for being here. This material that I'm using is air-dried clay, and it comes from different people. Let me tell you whose clay I'm using right now. The blue clay was a mixed blue from Glitz and Glue and a firm, and then I added some white clay to it to change it to this lighter blue color, and that was done I think 2 days ago. And this white clay that I'm using is from Glitz and Glue. It is a soft and it's white. And then the red that I'm using, this one that I just rolled out, is from Debbie's Bright Ideas. And then I have another red that is from Mariposa's Creations. And I just got a big order of clay in from Ribbon Branch Crafts. So I buy stuff from everybody, you guys. I like to support all my friends. All right, here you go. So there is one star, red, white, and blue. So now let's get another larger one and roll it out with the big red. Yes, welcome in for sure. Thank you, Sam. We love new people around here. Where are you at, Angie? And how did you find my page? Love when I get new people, you guys. Oops, that's not going to be big enough. Almost. There we go. Sometimes you just got to move your cookie cutter around a little bit and you'll get what you need. If you're coming up short on a size, just look at it and try to piece it out. I still came up, can you see? One little corner, you can't even see it. It's so minute that it doesn't even matter, really. It's just right here. It came up short, just a tiny bit short. See it? And I'll just take the clay and squeeze it between my fingers, and voila, it's no longer short. Hi, Donna, how are you? Thank you for being here. I love your placement of the stars. Thank you, Ginger. Hi, Maritza, how are you? I saw you up there before I looked away. If I've missed your name, you guys, when I'm over here with my head down in my project, please don't be offended and come back and say hello. You know, keep saying it so that I see you. You're in Jacksonville, Florida, from Reese of Joy. Awesome. Well, welcome in. I am Maureen from Reese of Joy. I love Reese of Joy. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so let's do a blue. Let's get a little blue star going here. There are lots of people on here, Angie, that you could like and follow. Lots of amazing ladies that are crafters and do all kinds of different things. A lot of clay workers and wreath makers and fabric people, smash can queens. There's all kinds of people over here. You'll have to come in and come back again and again. Get to know everybody. Yes, and join our free group, Crafty Friends. It is Crafty Friends Community. It is it's free to join. So come on and join us. Hi Tina, how are you? Hello Maricela, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, guys, we're working on stars. So now I'm going to roll out. We have this one done. All right, we're going to set it to the side. You know what's going to happen to that star, right? It's going to get blinged up. Leave no star unblinged. That's what I say. All right, this one I want to do something different, so let's do some little stars. That one you have to use your baby finger to get it out. It's really tiny. I love these little cookie cutters that I got in a set from Lydia's. Hi, Molly. How are you? Oh, no. I'm sorry you have a headache. Oh, I pray for you in the name of Jesus that headache goes away, Maricela. Hi, Lisa. How are you? It's terrible when we have a headache, you guys. I don't get them very often, but when I do, I don't like them. And when many years ago when I got, the COVID, the worst part for me was the headache. It was awful. I'd never in my life experienced a headache like that ever. Hi Stacy, come on in. How are you? All right, guys. So now we've got all these little stars. So let's get our clay back in the bag. You're welcome. Okay, so now we've got this big red one, all right? We're going to take this white middle one that I had done, and I don't want my stars to be the same, you guys. I don't. So I'm going to do this one at an angle like that, all right? And then we're going to take these little blue stars, and we're going to put one right here, like it's kind of standing up on it a little bit. And then we're going to put another little tiny one up here. Actually, we'll put that one up there. And then we'll put this little one over here. Let's see. Oh, that one's probably already stuck. Hold on, guys. I'm figuring it out. Okay. There's that one. It just gives you a different look. So now we have this one. Each time I pick these up, they're sticking on me because of where I'm working at on my little cutting mat. Okay, so here's the two stars that we have so far. So let's go ahead and bling them up a little bit so that you guys can see the idea behind it. Thanks, Ginger. Thank you so much. Yes, happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy National Blueberry Day. I think we should all go have blueberry cheesecake. Doesn't that sound good, you guys? Blueberry cheesecake. I thought about making blueberry cheesecake on here today. And then I thought, now, Maureen, you need to work on your stars because that's what you need to do. So here we are. We're working on our stars because that's what we need to do. I need stars. Okay, so I want to bling these up. I like to bling the stars that I just sold you guys. They were all blinged up. Oh, my cake is over there. I could show you on the cake. Oh, it's right there. I'm going to do them like that because I think they look amazing. So let's get out some crushed rock in Fiesta. I love the Fiesta. The Bling Queen. I do like bling, you guys. I really, really do. And we have white. right, so we have 4 crushed rocks that I just pulled out. We have it in, and these all came from Glitz and Glue, I believe. No, they did not. Okay, the red one is from Glitz and Glue. That crazy ring light. There's the red crushed rocks. Here are blue. Look how pretty this blue is. Isn't that vibrant? Look at that. Love that. That one is from Glitz and Glue. The Fiesta one is from Mariposa's Creations. It's gorgeous. There's that one. I like using this one when I do Patriotic or anything Fiesta, birthday parties, anything like that. And this one, I think this one came from... Maricela, is this from you? I don't know. I don't know if this one is from Maricela or Crystal. I can't tell. Whoever's sticker that is. I don't know, you guys. I'm so sorry. I do know where some of them came from. It is so horrible. Debbie. Hi, Debbie. It is the worst. Absolutely. I said it was demonic. Yeah. That was not a normal... No. That's not normal, you guys. Not normal. There was something up with that. That headache was... Ugh. I would cry. I would just cry. Why would someone do this to us? Oh, I felt terrible. I was sick. Oh, man, it was terrible. Okay, guys, I'm going to use Liquid Fusion for my crushed rocks. So the first thing that I want to do, I want to get some crushed rocks on this white, the white star. So I'm just going to go all the way around each little star point. My lighting is so awful, you guys. One day I'm going to have all the nice lighting that I need. I keep telling my husband I want to have studio lighting. My son, we're going to get a studio going somehow. We'll figure it out. I'm not very smart with all that stuff, but I got adult children that do know how to do stuff. And they will help their old mom that doesn't know how to hardly use a cell phone. Hello, Lalani. How are you? Hi, Teresa. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You guys are the best. I almost said that word again. You know, the one word, the boom boom, and they say, you are the... I always say that. It's just my age group. That was how we talked. And then, you know, you come on here and you're not supposed to say certain things and you forget. You forget all kinds of things at my age. How are you today, Lalani? Doing good? I loved everything that everyone... So far, Michelle was on, and then Debbie with Paper Sweeties, and then myself, and after me is Jess's Custom Creations. So I'm excited to see what Jess does today. And the rest of the people that will be on here. We have a special guest today. She's listed on the lineup. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What are you getting? More milk? Ezra, what are you getting, bud?
I'm not going to tell you yet.
You're not going to tell me yet.
I'm just going to do a little bit of experimenting.
Okay, please don't make a bunch of noise though, because I'm live, buddy.
I'm not going to make the ice maker go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, guys, I have the glue all the way around this star.
Okay.
See it on there? So now we're going to... Hi, Robin. How are you? So now let's use our Fiesta. I really, really like this Fiesta. Actually, no. See how I changed my mind, you guys? It's okay. It's a creator's prerogative. This blue is gorgeous. So let's use the blue all around the star tips. And then that will give me 2 different colors of blue for a little extra blue pop on here. And so how I do this is I just sprinkle it on. Then after I get it all sprinkled on, I'll very gently tap it all down onto the clay where the glue is at. and then shake the excess off. And hopefully what you should get when you're all done with that trick is a beautiful star with crushed rocks all the way around it. To tap it down, today I'm going to try this little tool that I have. Traveling home from California, been getting... Oh, awesome! You're a beekeeper? Or you just use them to pollinate your almonds? That is awesome. Hi, Pam. How are you? I can't imagine being a beekeeper. I love to decorate and create bees, but I really don't. They kind of scare me. Not honeybees. I think honeybees are cool. I like honeybees. Especially them great big fat bumblebees. Those are my favorite. You don't see as many bees, period, now that I'm older, as I did when I was a child. None of us do, because their population has gone down. Hi, Molly. But you don't see as many of the great big bumblebees. That's sad. Okay, guys, when you don't put glue on something, all right? This looks crazy right now, but just hold on. You got to trust the process of getting this stuff on here, all right? When you don't put glue on your clay, it won't stay. But those little rocks will put impressions on your clay, so you don't want to leave it there until after it dries. You want to get those off of those spots that you don't want it on. All right. There's that. And then I have a couple little, this is what it looks like so far. All right. As you can see, there's little splotchy areas there. So what I need to do is go back into those specific areas and redo that. Just put a little more glue or a little more rock and just get it to tap down on there. Hello, Christy. Okay, that spot needs a little bit of glue. Sometimes we miss a part with the glue, or it just doesn't stick the way we want it to. No harm done. Just go put a little dot of glue wherever that is happening at, and then go back and add more crushed rock. Okay. Blinging takes patience, you guys. You gotta look at it. So then to move my rocks in, I take my fingers and I just pinch along my sides here and straighten out those points, just to make it look like the rocks are pointed. So you keep that formation of your star going. Add a little more glue to one more spot. Slide your rocks over before you set your clay down, or it'll stick to your back. The baby shower was beautiful. Yes, they got a lot of really nice gifts. Baylin will be the best dressed baby in Pennsylvania. Or the U.S. even, maybe. She is going to be so precious. The little dresses that Ronnie got her are amazing. She's going to be Glamma's little princess for sure. They're probably live today at 1:30, you guys. Okay. They had a good trip. They got there and back safely from Punta Cana. All right, guys, I'm just trying to get my rocks as good as I can get them. All right, I think that's good for now. All right. So here is the star with the blue rocks on it. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? All right, so now we're going to pick up these little rocks, and then we're going to go back and we're going to add more bling to each of the stars. It was. I thought it was fantastic, Pam. Yes, I loved the baby shower. I did. It was very nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so that's done. Now take our, whoops. Hi, Holly, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Anybody on here do Taco Tuesday? I think Debbie does, and maybe Maricela. I don't know. Debbie, if you're still on here, are you going anywhere special for dinner? Or was Debbie even on here? I think she was. All right, guys, there is the blue rocks. Now we're going to look at the red. And so if you have the colors, if you put the blue on the white, then you need to put the red on the blue, or you need to put the, hold on. Yeah, the red will have to go on the blue, and then the white will go on the red, all right? Because you want to mix them up. So now we're going to put the white on the red. And I don't know if I want to use that. Let's do some little white coconut rhinestones. You had tacos last night, Brenda? So did I. I went to Taco Bell. They got a lot of beautiful gifts. They sure did. Oh, thank you, Dawn. That was fun. Yeah, I knew her favorite food was sushi. That was fun. All right, guys. I'm only going to put glue on half of my star because I don't want that glue to start drying out before I get all them rhinestones on there, all right? Then we're going to take our little... I like the tweezers, you guys. I don't know why. I like the pen too, though. Let me try it. I just bought a bunch more tips too. Who had the tips? Maricela did. She got new tips in. This came from Mariposa's Creations. It's one of her wax pens. You guys, they're great pens. If you haven't got one of these, you need one if you're going to do bling. You don't have to have this kind. I mean, you can buy... I have little ones that are on sale that do, you know, they just don't look as good. But I have these little things that you could certainly get, and they work just as good. I missed that. What did you win? Oh, they were asking different questions throughout the baby shower. And one of the questions was, what is Chelsea's favorite food? Not when she's pregnant. She has not been eating it while she's pregnant because it can be dangerous for the baby. But her favorite food is sushi, like Zach. I've never had sushi. I have no plans to eat sushi. It's raw fish, you guys. Blah. I don't want to eat raw fish. My children love sushi. There might be some kind of sushi I would eat that isn't fish, raw. Yeah, it doesn't sound good to me. How many of you like sushi? Anybody on here like to eat sushi? See, we all had tacos last night. You know what that means, you guys? We're all taco lovers, and we just could not wait till Taco Tuesday. We had to do it on Monday, right? I did it because I was out and about. I ran to the UPS store to drop off all your guys' packages, and I had to go... What else was I doing? I had to go live when I got back, I think. No, I went live, and then I ran... And then I knew the baby shower was coming, so I just grabbed something on the way back. I had a beef chalupa and a soft shell supreme. And it isn't as good as it used to be, I don't think. I think all the fast foods have changed a little bit. All the food, period. I think food has changed in taste tremendously. You love sushi, Jenna? Really? Did you win oh no, Pam, I won $20 in-house store credit, which is great for me because I like to shop. Good afternoon, Sandra. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Your kids like it, Lalani? Yeah, I don't. Brenda, do you like it? I don't. I've never had it. I shouldn't say I don't like it, you guys. I don't like the idea of it, and so I don't think I'll try it. My kids have asked me, come on, Mom, come with this. And I have no desire. There was a sushi restaurant in Bozeman, Montana, and people passed away. They ate, something happened for real, you guys. And so I have no desire. See, not all sushi rolls are raw, and that's what my kids are telling me. And when you say that, I probably have ate it then, because I like spring rolls. Are spring rolls considered sushi? Because I do like those. And if that's a form of sushi, then I take it back. I have eaten it. But it didn't have any raw meat in it. I overcook meat, you guys. It has to be really cooked. You love sushi rolls and California rolls. So, see, maybe parasites. Maybe I've had, like a spring roll. They don't have there's nothing in there that's, bad for you. You don't see any point in eating raw fish? Well, lots of people do, you guys. It's a big industry. Lots of people enjoy it. It's just not for me. And I've never tried it. I have to be perfectly honest, though, and tell you I've never tried it. So it could be that I would like it. My kids think I would. But I just can't. I can't get past the thought of it. So I don't know that it will ever happen. All right, guys, I'm almost completely done with the coconut all around the red. And then we'll move on to the blue. This is looking so cute. All right, so now we have blue rocks on the outside. Look how pretty that is. See how it just starts to really transform it, you guys? So now we need to put red on the blue. So to put red on the blue, let me think for just a minute. I have some really cute little tiny red ones, you guys. Let me see. I gotta get that off the wax paper. Don't leave your clay on wax paper too long, you guys. While you're working, it'll wrinkle it. So while I'm deciding what I want to use next, let me get up and look. I have these really tiny red ones right here. Those are pretty cool. And they're teeny tiny too. Yeah, let's do these. These are, look how little they are. Little tiny rhinestones. Thanks, Robin. Sushi usually has sticky rice with salmon or crab and avocado wrapped. See, that sounds delicious. Is the salmon and the crab cooked? I love salmon and I love crab. Chrissy, my kids are probably right. You eat spring rolls, so do I, Pam. Okay, so what Chrissy is describing there is the salmon raw, is the crab raw. Because don't you need to put, well, actually, we eat crab raw, don't we? I eat crab all the time, you guys. You have to go. Oh, Lalani, have a beautiful day. Thank you for hanging out. You enjoy the rest of your day too, friend. Thank you for stopping by. The ones I get are always cooked. Okay, so I'll bet you I would like a sushi roll with cooked salmon and crab. I know I would like that. My kids keep telling me, Mom, you need to try it. We think you'd like it. Because they know what I like. Look how tiny these are, you guys. Wow. Look at that. Itty bitty. They look like pepper in there, don't they? Wow. Okay. To do those, I'm going to definitely use my little pen. All right. And let's just go for it. What time? We got time. I hope you guys don't mind watching me bling things up. If it says tempura, it's cooked. All right. And do you eat it raw, Jenna? Do you eat raw stuff? Or do you only eat it if it says tempura? Titus would be thrilled. If I went out to lunch with Titus and ate, that's my firstborn, if I went with him and ate sushi, he would think that that was the greatest thing in the whole world, you guys, if his mom went to lunch with him and had sushi. He would think that was just spectacular. I should try it. I'll like it. I might someday. We'll see. I might someday. Hopefully he's not on here and hears me. He'll be coming to get me. I'm going to say, get in the car, Mom. Let's go. All right, guys. I'm going to put these little itty bitty, oh, they're cute. We're just going to put these little itty bitty red sprinkles all over this outside of this star. It's going to be gorgeous. Look at it. It'll probably take me the rest of my time, though. I'll spread them out a little. They're tiny. Let me show you. So right now we have 6 little things on there. And look how pretty it looks. Okay. It's not too low, baby. It's just an airplane. You're okay. I knew he was going to say something. Could you guys hear that airplane? All right, there's the red. Do you see that on there? On the blue star? So they're tiny, tiny, tiny. Sushi is always raw. I stay away from that. Oh, sushimi. Sushimi? You'll eat it raw, Jenna? Okay. Do you like that? I love that pen, Ginger. Yes, I love this pen, and I love my one that I got from Rosa, listen to me. From Rosie, it's over here somewhere. And I love my pens that I got. I got a couple of them from Lydia's Creations, and I love them. But this is the one that I gravitate to the most, is the one I got from Mariposa's Creations. Yes, I love my wax pens. And if you do any kind of bling, you really do want one of these, you guys. They're very handy. I can't imagine trying to do bling without it. That would be hard. All right, guys, let me get some little dots on here, okay? Oh, see, there's no glue in that one spot. Yeah, if you're going to know if you don't have glue in an area, because it's not going to stick for you. And I put glue all over this crazy thing. I should have just dotted them everywhere. My glue is drying on me already. Let's move these around. Let's not outline it. Let's just put them here, there, and everywhere. And that way, it doesn't take as long. And it'll look just as good. Okay. You got to get one. You know, a little bit at a time, Ginger. You don't have to have... I've been doing this for a couple of years now. And I just kept adding to my supplies. Watching for sales, watching for D-stash people selling stuff, and you will build up your supplies very quickly. You don't have to have everything right away, but if you're going to bling, I think a stoning pen is absolutely necessary. I do. It will help you, but you can also do the same thing with tweezers. It just might be a little bit harder in some situations. And in some situations, I find the tweezers is easier. So it just depends on what you're doing. If you don't have any kind of wax pen at all, Ginger, I have these for a couple of bucks. And it's just a little tray, a little wax pen, and a little wax square. And it works, you know, it's a wax pen. All right. Sometimes if you find that there's no glue in one spot, take the little rhinestone that you just set in the glue in next to that spot and slide it over. It has glue on it, and then there should still be enough glue, yeah, to go back and set something else in that spot. That's cute. I like that. So here you go. There's this one star all blinged up, all right? So it's got blue crushed rock around the white star, then white coconut around the red, and little red, tiny. Look how little those are. Looks like a little polka dotted blue star, doesn't it? It's cute. Hi, Barbara. You'll buy them from me? Okay, Ginger. You have an order coming to you. I'll just add one onto your order and let you know. I'm never going to lose weight with this group. That's okay, Christy. Eat and be happy. Does chocolate chip cookie dough count as raw? No, of course not. I had to laugh. The other day he wanted brownies. And, you know, it says in great big letters, do not eat raw dough. I think I licked the spoon. I think I did. I don't remember. When we were little, and my kids always got to do this too. Azrael would never do it. He didn't want to do that, but I don't think. Did you ever lick the beaters, Azrael?
What?
Did you ever lick the beaters on your birthday?
The what?
The beaters. Like when Mommy made a cake and it was your birthday, did you ever lick the beater?
What even is that?
What even is that? So Azrael... Never mind. Azrael's a little more spoiled, you guys, than the other kids because he's the last one. And so...
I don't know what a beater is.
A beater is a mixer, honey, where you mix the cake batter.
Oh, no. I would not do that.
No, I would not do that. He just... I love you, Azrael.
Mom?
Thank you, Michelle. I love Patriotic. What,
Mom?
Baby? What?
Can you make me brownies?
I can when I'm done here later today. I told you I would.
Sorry.
It's okay. Anyway... A tradition with my mom was each of us kids got to lick the beater if it was our birthday. And back then, and my own older children, you know, you didn't go buy cakes. You didn't have big, you know, birthday parties like we do nowadays. And so you made a cake. You made the child's cake, and whoever's birthday it was, they got to lick the beaters. And then the other poor kids just had to sit there and watch them lick the beater. Anyway, that was something that I did with my children too. They got to lick the beater. Azrael I would not do that, he just said. Azrael is, you know, we're older. I was 44 when he was born. So Azrael always got to have big, beautiful birthday parties where my other kids always had birthday parties, but they weren't as fancy, you know, not at all. You eat raw dough? I think everybody does, Brenda. My kids like to buy cookie dough from Papa Murphy's, is it? Just so you can eat it. And some of them, they have it so you can eat it raw. And it's dough, it's cookie dough with no egg in it, because that's what you're supposed to avoid is the raw egg. Like you have muscle builders and stuff that drink, you know, raw eggs. Ugh. Anyway, lots of people eat raw cookie dough. They do. And I feel bad for the ones that, you know, just happen to be the one out of how many that got ill. Because I wouldn't want anyone to get ill. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes. So let's do something different. This one took a little more time, as you just saw, to bling it up, all right? It's time consuming, but it's so worth it. When that dries and I get it on that little cake rack, that plate rack, it'll be gorgeous on the wall for my patriotic decor in my front room. Who else is saying stuff? I said hi to Barbara. Okay, we're back to doing our stuff. All right, so this one, it is red and white, and it has the 3 little stars on it. And it's kind of, you know, the little blue stars are just kind of going every which way. Oh, yeah, the flower, too. You're right, Michelle. Yes, the flower. No, you don't want salmonella. Exactly. You're right, Michelle. That's what I just said. I feel bad for the people that do get it, and you never know, you know, and you would not want to get food poisoning, you guys. It's very painful from what I hear. I don't think I've ever had food poisoning, but they say it's very, very painful. Ugh, can't imagine. All right. This one, I want to use these really pretty blue rhinestones that I have. Maricela had these yesterday in her live sale. They are, I think, 5mm. I think those are 5mm, and they're very shiny. You can see them easier if I get some into the dish. That's what they look like. I found a recipe to make cookie dough fake. Me too. They're right here. Fake bake, yes. Is that what you're talking about, fake bake, Michelle? Or are you talking about the cookie dough that some people can buy and it's, you know, you can eat it and it's cookie dough? There's also ice cream flavored cookie dough. Cookie dough, you can get a cookie dough blizzard. So if you really need to have cookie dough, you guys, I guess go for an alternative that won't possibly make you ill. All right, guys, I'm going to outline the white where the blue stars are. So let me show you what I mean by that. Michelle, is that a fake bake recipe you're talking about, or are you talking about a real recipe? All right, friends, I got to go out and finish the yard work. Bye, Michelle. We love you. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to see what you get done with your yard today. I turned the heat off, you guys. It's starting to snap out of our cold spell that we had. I don't think I'll be out in the yard anytime soon, though. Maybe. Maybe on Saturday. We'll see. I think it's supposed to warm up by the weekend. And see how I'm doing this little thing in the little tray? You bounce the little tray around, and it helps flip your rhinestones over, guys. So these little trays are also amazing little tools to have in your tools. All right, look how cool that looks. Oh, I like that a lot. Isn't that pretty? Look. So I'm just outlining. I'm going to do the same thing down here on this white. All right. You just got to just have fun with it, you guys. Awesome, Michelle. I think that's what my daughter bought. I think. It was cookie dough that you could eat. Hi, Angela. How are you? She actually bought it, I believe, at Papa Murphy's, where you can take and bake. You take your pizza and you bake it. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they had a cookie dough that you could eat raw. Because they said that they know people are going to do it. People are going to eat it raw, so they might as well figure out how to make it so that people can do it safely. and she bought it and ate it. Let's get this off my wax paper. We don't need it right now anyway. Hi, Christina. How are you? Thank you, Ginger. All right, guys, we're going to keep going around here. We're almost done. My time is almost up. I'm going to finish blinging up this blue, and then we're all going to go over to Jess's Custom Creations and see what Jess is doing today. Thank you, Jenna. She just put the thing in there. Thanks, Tony. I love doing stars, you guys. I really do. For one thing, they're easy to do. I mean, they're a star. And then I love to bling things and add things. That's just me. That's my personality. I like to make things, you know, I like to keep adding things to it. And so this gives me the perfect opportunity to do that. And there we have it. Easy peasy. All right. So there is the other star. I really, really like that one. Isn't that cool? Look at that. So there's that star. And then we had, if I can pick it up. Okay. Here's the two stars. So they'll be in this plate rack thing like this. And then there's 4 places for me to put stars. So I will have 2 more spots. And when I put them in there, I just kind of move the stars around until I get them where I think they look the best. Love the blue on that star. Me too, Christina. It looks really nice. Yes, Papa Murphy's. Yes, that's where they have it. They have raw cookie dough, I think. But it's good, the good kind that won't make you sick. Love how they are coming out. And I've really been having fun with the clay. Good, Christina. Awesome. Cupcakes are fun to make. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, everyone. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I'm going to be over here cleaning and organizing still and watching the rest of the group as they come and do their time with us. So I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing Tuesday. If you do go out for tacos tonight on Taco Tuesday, enjoy your food, you guys. And let's all head over now to Jess's Custom Creations and see what she has for us. Thank you, guys. Goodbye. Oh, slow connection. There we go. Bye, guys.